Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. It's Nick here, and I'm completely and utterly done in to a point where I'm actually filming this in my bed. Yes, I'm actually in bed, although I've still got a hat on. You can leave your hat on. Now I know I sometimes, well always, film the members video from a sort of like different angle to this on my bed, but this time I'm actually in my bed. Only members who know about that video. Why am I in my bed? Well, I'm completely and utterly tired. It's the first week of a part-time job. It's all gone super fast, and my time's been a bit limited, at least in this first week. So last week was a bit of a shorter video. This week will be a shorter video, but I really want to find the time. We'll see what happens to go on a walk again or do something a little bit more proper. So, you know, the channel isn't going away. I'm still going to keep it going. The only reason for the part-time job is to get enough revenue in so I can afford my rent and keep this going as well, which is my main thing. But at the moment there's a like middle ground where I'm trying to balance everything, so well, I don't collapse at work basically, because that would be very clever, would it? Okay, good. So hope you're doing okay as well. It's troubling times with the COVID. There might be a, well, they're saying there might be a second lockdown in the UK at least, hopefully not. But supermarkets, I think Tesco's is the latest one, have already saw people are starting to panic buy and limited the amount of items that people can buy. Remember what happened last time with people buying loads and loads of toilet roll, which was unnecessary, and then more vulnerable people, elderly customers, couldn't get their normal shop, which is really irresponsible. So it's good to see the supermarkets are now clamping down on that. It's been quite active on the channel despite the my limited time. We still managed to do the live streams, although we didn't do one on Monday. I'm not sure we'll be able to do one every day like we did before, 4 times a week, but that's what I aim for. But I'll let you know day by day where we are if you follow me on Twitter, because they're great fun, and we're starting to get a good community forming within the live streams, whether you watch them after it's pre-recorded or actually they're live. And I think that's where the heart of the channel seems to be moving to. And the recorded stuff's good as well to draw from, but I think the live stream is more active, so that's what I want to push forward doing. And it was really epic. I don't know if you've seen these on Thursday, the Speedball 2 Commodore Amiga stream, which yeah, there was 4 of them, and it was I couldn't have scripted it better, even though I was scripting it. Quite often people accuse me of scripting stuff, but I'd have to be an absolute genius to get it like that. But yeah, have a watch of that if you haven't already. Barry the Goalkeeper's a superstar. Speedball 2 was on the Commodore Amiga by the Bitmap brothers in the early 90s. Really good. We might do a last bonus video next Thursday, Speedball 2, instead of having to go at the leagues. Might have a final hurrah on the cups or the knockout competition. Go Barry, go! Barry be good. So at this point I'll be walking through trees and nettles and stuff, so yeah. I think I'm not in work tomorrow. I think I'm gonna probably sleep all day, but to keep the amount of videos going, I've fallen a little bit behind. I try and keep 2 weeks ahead, so if anything like this happens, you don't notice an immediate difference on the pre-recorded stuff. But my 2 weeks has turned to like 1 week, so I'm starting to lose ground. If I don't pull my finger out, then in a couple of weeks, then you start to be holes turning up, which you want to try and avoid. It's all in the planning stage. It's all in the planning stage. Yes, I panic buying Speedball 2. So thank you to the members there who are paying memberships or subscribe to the channel for extra perks you get in the members section. It's you guys that have really kept this going. Without you there at all, this channel would have closed ages ago and there'd be nothing going up on the channel whatsoever. So thank you for that, the people that continue doing that. I know it's troubling times, so only do it if you can afford it. It starts at $1.99 a month, which is, well, it's nothing, is it, for the amount of content to go up on the channel and the involvement to try and keep this running, and lots of small bits add up to a bit, which sort of like helps, because although I've got the part-time job, I think I've just missed the cut-off payment. It does it once every month, I think, and I've just missed it by a few days. Even with that, it's still going to be a little bit tricky because it's only sort of like part-time work, but it's a lot of heavy lifting. I'm not built for that sort of thing. But anyway, you've got a job, Nick. It's COVID. Stop complaining. But I've still got to keep other things going because I want to do this if it's possible. Right, okay. And if you're on the second tier and above, $4.99, which is still a great bargain, you'll get a shout out. I'll shout out your name or anything that you want me to promote I'll put a link up on the channel as well. I think 2 of you have taken this up this time round. So big hellos and shout outs first to Jeffrey Searby. Thank you very much, sir. I know you're a new member to the channel, so thank you. Really appreciated there. Martin Rymel, and Martin wants me to do a shout out, not for himself but for a friend, which I'm quite happy to do. His friend's made a superhero card game, well that sounds exciting already, called Heroic Echoic, if I'm pronouncing that right, so Heroic Echoic, where the aim of the game is to build a team of superheroes by playing the cards. I think it's turn-based, and you have to shout 60s Batman sounds like Piff, Bow, Kazonk and all those ones. So it sounds quite mad, but it does sound like a fun game maybe to look up. If you want to know a bit more about that, there's a Facebook page, a Twitter page and an Instagram page under the name of @Hecoic, Hecoic. So yeah, so have a look at that. I'm happy to shout that one out. And yep, thanks as well to Stuart Laycock, Steve Norman, Lemmy Barnett, thank you Lemmy and Steve, Neil Barrett, Stephen Q, who sends me the occasional Ko-Fi as well, which is a big help. Phil Hill does super chats also, I know quite a few of you do. Stuart Clegg, thank you for your support so far. I know you messaged me on Twitter, which I responded to, so that's quite alright, thank you for your support so far. Rossi Bossy, and then a big time supporter of the channel, Julie Monkton. Julie runs a channel called, I'll put up a link on this in case I say it wrong, because it's a long link. It's schoolreading70sbooks.weebly.com. Shouted it out a few times before. You might have checked it out. If you haven't, please do so. It's a site which specialises in looking at 50s, 60s and 70s books, retro. So you want a retro buzz there, you might very well run into a book or kids book that you had back in the day, and it's all about the memories, a bit like this channel does retro gaming. This site's got books and various other things, toys as well, I believe. There we go. Chono Baggy, thank you. Grey Hulk 2, Jason Holmes, Tom and Andrew Gibson. And top of the shop, my friend from Australia is Graham Vebke. I know you're working hard at the moment, so I hope everything's going good your end. Thank you for your support, it's absolutely epic. So sorry once again this week that it was a bit shorter as I struggled to keep awake. But, you know, full power in. I don't want to collapse myself. I'm alright at the moment, but I think I need a bit of a rest at the end of today. I had to do a bit of, I don't know, telly watching or something like that. So yeah, thanks again for supporting the channel. Thanks for watching the videos. Have a fantastic weekend. There'll be a couple of ZX Spectrum videos that go up. Members know what that's going to be already. On Sunday, it'll be an Amiga and something else. So yeah, hopefully we'll get the live streams running again next week. Don't know how many there will be, but till next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, E.
Njenkin.